Got the book Isaiah, chapter 46, verse 9. Remember the former things of old. For I am Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and there is none else. For I am Yahweh, and there is none like me. Verse 10. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times of things that are not yet done. Saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasures. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostle and elder, great millstone, peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Watching and learning, to you I say shalom. Also want to give shalom to the brothers that's out there on the highways and byways, doing this work in all truth and sincerity, making themselves a living sacrifice unto our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. To you I say shalom. Also want to say shalom to the newly awakened, right? You coming into this truth. Pray that the Most High bless you with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? That He open your eyes, because it's some dangerous times right now. We got a lot going on. Got a lot of false prophets rising up. Got people blaspheming the name of the Lord, right? So it's just prophecy is we getting there, right? To you I say shalom. I'm the brother Nakamaya coming at you with another lesson, right? So what I wanted to come at you with today is dealing with prophecy, dealing with old Russia again, right? I did a video once before about Russia, them dealing with Turkey, right? And what I'm finna bring to you today is just pretty much a little update on that there, right? Because with some of the military equipment that they was changing back and forth, I named some of the equipment, right? But now we actually got some more of a visual of what they working with and what they trading back and forth with each other, right? So I hope this lesson is edifying in the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, I got this article. I'm reading some of the article. I'm gonna catch this video, and I got a couple of precepts, and I hope it be edifying. All right, now if you've been watching any of my videos, are you familiar with prophecy, right? Russia's Russia gonna be the the garden to these other nations, right? And lately, Russia been making a lot of moves with a lot of countries, right? One of my last videos I did was dealing with Russia and Turkey, right? Old Gomer, right? Well, some of the military equipment that they was getting was some of these MiG 29s, right? And then in my last video, they I can't remember exactly how many they was getting, but I was explaining what they was, or that article was explaining what they was, but now we're gonna actually get a visual of what they're gonna have, right? So because they're gonna have the same equipment Russia gonna have, right? So I ain't gonna say too much. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this article, and hopefully be edifying. All right. Russia has confirmed the delivery of more MiG 29 fighter jets to Syria just days after the U.S. military accused Moscow of using Syria to transfer warplanes to Libya, right? Because, hey, I don't know whether you guys know it or not, man, but if y'all waiting for World War III to start, it's pretty much already done started, man. Right? It's like it's going down over there in Syria. And I don't know if you know this, just not too long ago, matter of fact, I did a story on that too, well, I mentioned it at least, where the United States was accusing Russia of putting bounties, putting bounties on U.S. troops, right? But turned out that's to be a lie. So what's going on is they got to not only they going to war, but they got a slander war going on too. They throwing accusations back and forth. But all this is going to ultimately boil up and lead up to a full-fledged war. But for those of us who got the eyes to see and been keeping up with this stuff, man, they already at war, man. Right? They already at war. They already got their hands. Everybody got their hands in this already, man. Right? It just ain't exploded to the point to where everybody aware of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna get there, right? Because they playing real nasty right here. But the Most High know what He doing. All right. The Russian embassy in Damascus said on Twitter on June 3rd that a second batch of advanced MiG 29 fighter jets were handed over to Syrian military within the frameworks of Defense Corporation and were already flying missions. Now these jets, man, as you're gonna see, man, hey man, they ain't nothing nice, man. right? And he gave it to the Syrians. See, Putin been back in Syria. He's one of the only people been down with Assad for the whole time. Why you think Assad been standing up this whole time, man? Right? Because of Russia, man. Right? He been that thorn in the side of everybody, man. Right? All these other countries been telling Assad he need to step aside, right? Well, Putin telling, man, stand up, man. Right? And Putin had his back the whole time, man. Right? But why? Because, man, Putin got the best stuff, man. Y'all finna get ready to see, man. Right? The Most High is blessing Putin, man, and blessing Russia, old Gog, man. And Gog is sharing the wealth with Goma, right? With Venezuela, with Iran, right? All these countries are gonna have these same things, man. But man, it's it for you, old Babylon. Syria's SANA news agency reported on May 30th that a handover ceremony for advanced, modernized MiG-29 fighter jets was held at Russia's Hmeymim Air Base in western Latakia province. The planes would fly missions over Syria starting on June 1st. Russia, which has backed Syrian President Bashar al-Assad with air power, and the Syrian government have been accused by the Western states. See, look, that's why it's been so hard for them to overthrow Assad, man, because Russia got their back, man, right? And when Russia in the area, man, they tiptoe lightly around them, man. There's nobody that's directly going toe-to-toe or going straight up with Russia right now, man, right? Everybody know what the deal is when it comes to these guys, man. When it comes to Russia, man, when it comes to Putin, right? Like America taking their shots, but they doing it indirectly, and then when they can't, have their way, they start throwing accusations, like you about to see now. Russia, which has backed Syrian President Bashar al-Assad with air power, and the Syrian government have been accused by Western states, accused by the West, UN investigators, and the UN. And human rights groups of indiscriminate bombing of civilians and possible war crimes during the country's 9-year civil war. Yeah, but don't America do the same thing? How many people y'all done killed doing y'all, quest for democracy, right? Spreading y'all democracy, right? How many innocent civilians y'all killed every time them drones strike an area, right? Y'all ain't them things ain't that damn precise, right? And them damn explosions, man, come on, man. Right? Damn hypocrites. The delivery comes after the U.S. military in late May accused Moscow of deploying military aircrafts to Libya to provide support for Russian mercenaries, helping a local warlord battle the North African countries' internationally recognized government. See, look, hey, man. See, man, the war's already going on, man. Right? And these aircrafts that Russia using, you know why the United States complaining about them, man? They can't do nothing with them, man. They can't do nothing with them, man. Right? Because these other countries don't have air forces like that. Right? If it wasn't for the Russians, right, the United States would have been subdued that place over there, man. Right? That's where they might at, man, in the air. It would have been subdued that place over there. But what's stopping them, man, is Russia. And what Russia is doing, Russia's spreading that wealth, man. Right? He just delivered, this is second batch that he just delivered to Turkey. Right? He giving them to Venezuela. No, he gonna get something to Iran. Right? He's spreading that love around, man. And when you see what these things gonna do, man, Babylon's in trouble. Babylon talking about they finna get some. Yeah. Which they are. They probably are. They got to do something, man. That's why all their money go to their military industrial complex. That's why they spend so much money on their military, man. Right? And that's why they can't afford to keep their country up, man. Because they got to sacrifice their country, man. Right? For the structure of their country, man. For the military, right? They got to put their money in the military, right? Because if they don't, they're not gonna have no country. But they ain't finna have no country anyway. Because y'all about to see what these other nations finna come with, man. U.S. African Command said 14 MiG-29 fighter jets, and now remember this. Now he said 14 of those, right? Because we just finna look at what one can do, right? Just one. Now he said 1429. 14 of them. U.S. African Command said 1429 fighter jets and Su-24 fighter bombers were flown to Libya via Syria, where they were repainted at Hmenim Air Base to disguise their identity, right? So they disguised them so they wouldn't know they Russian planes, right? But they know by the way they flew, right? Because all planes can't do this here. Vanguard Group, a private military contractor believed to be close to the Kremlin, has been helping Libyan commander Khalifa Haftar, self-styled Libyan National Army, in the east of the country in their fight against the Government of National Accord, GNA, based in capital Tripoli. See, man, look, they got all kind of wars going on, proxy wars, man. Hey, man, we here, man. Right? We here. A UN reporter earlier this month estimated the number of Russian mercenaries at between 800 and 1,200. See, Russia busy, man. Russia everywhere. Right? Russia even still over there in Ukraine getting busy, right? You see? And he drawing drawing right? Sharing the wealth, sharing the material, sharing the military, sharing the arsenal, right? Because it's finna go down, man. So not only is he helping, right, and spreading his influence, man, right? Right, prophecy is unfolding, man. You seeing Russia being real busy, man. And United States can't pretty much do nothing but sit back and complain, man. Right? Moscow has denied the Russian state is responsible for any deployments of the Vanguard Group and denied sending aircraft to Libya. Right? Because you're going to lie about that, man. The LNA has denied links to the aircrafts, although it says it has refurbished some old Libyan planes and is preparing a new air campaign, right? There they go with the smear campaigns, the back and forth, the propaganda. But see, that's all part of war too, right? Throw accusations back and forth with each other. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, they at war, man. But on June 3rd, an LNA military source told Reuters that airplanes had struck near Gunrin, south of Tripoli, in the first acknowledged use of warplanes by the Eastern forces since Washington said Russia had supplied the new MiG-29 and Su-24 jets. Hey, man, this MiG-29, man. So they finna be doing a lot of complaining about these here, man. Libya has been torn by civil war since NATO-backed popular uprising ousted and killed the North African country longtime dictator Colonel Muammar Gaddafi, back in the Trump administration in 2011, right? And that shit been unstable ever since over there. Cause that man used to take care of his people over there, right? Right. But they got rid of him, man, just to destabilize it even more, right? So Esau can spread his propaganda, man. The conflict has drawn in multiple regional actors, with Russia, France, Egypt, Jordan, and the United Arab Emirates backing Haftar's command. Turkey, which deployed troops, drones, and Syrian rebels mercenaries to Libya in January, supports the government in Tripoli alongside Qatar and Italy. All right, look. All right, let's go from there. All right, in one of my last videos, right, I showed you where, Russia and Iran was not Russia and Iran, but Russia and Turkey, was dealing with each other, and Turkey was pretty much upgrading their military, and some of those things that they was upgrading was the Air Force, right, and some of the planes that they was mentioning was displaying right here, right, and at the time I didn't know what it was, I was just reading the article, showing you how Russia and how he was gathering those nations up with him. But we finna go ahead and play some of this because this is what he's sharing. This is what he just shared with Turkey, right? And not only Turkey gonna have it, but he gonna share it with Venezuela, right? And all those other countries that that's finna join in on him. But let's watch what this thing can do, man. This is what's coming right here, man. Actually, before we get that, let me go ahead and grab scripture real quick. Got the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38, start at verse 1. And the word of the Lord, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. Verse 3, and say, Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. Verse 4, and I will turn thee back, and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords and not the swords. Right, well, we finna get ready to see. This is a little preview of what old Gog and his company gonna be coming with, right? This is what he just dealt with Turkey. This is what he just gave Turkey, right? And some of these other nations. Check out those handles, man. Look at this here, man. Look at this here, man. Look at this. Fools like Grandmaster J, right? Grandmaster J, whatever that kind of name is, right? Somebody he want to go to war with Esau, man. Esau around here with shit like this, man. Right? That's a lot of people is, man. Right? Look at just see one of them, man. Look at this here, man. See that, look at the stuff on that, man. Right? You see that? Look at just one of them men there in Georgia, right? While all them clowns was out there doing all that riff, selling all them wolf tickets and doing all that riff rapping, man. And just wiped everything out with one of them right there, man. And that thing would just flew right off into the sunset, man. Right? See how a lot of people is, man. Right? But this is what Russia playing with, man. Right? And this is what he's showing the Lord with. Right? This is what he just sold to Gomer. Turkey. Right? Venezuela gonna get their hands on some of it too. And the rest of the game. But you see that, man? Now people talking about they want it with Esau. Right? You got fools like Grandmaster J talking about he want to go to war. He's standing out there with pistols, man. Esau ain't got to show up, man. He should just send something like that through there, man. Right? You see how stupid our people is? Simple ones, man. Got the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38. Start at verse 3. And saith, Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back, and put hooks into thy jaws, and will bring thee forth, and all thy armies, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. And we just seen one of them swords. They gonna be handling right there, boy. Did you see the stealth on them things, man? Right? Just pull up in the crowd of one of you Black Lives Matter protesters, man, and then just one of them just wipe everything out, man. All right. See how silly y'all look out there, Grandmaster J. Right? You want it with that, man? You see why the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, right? Because we don't have no carnal weapons, man, to contend with that, right? You need divine intervention when it comes to something like that, man. Right? You see that? Silly ones, simple ones. Verse 5. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shields and helmets, right? Getting the crew together, man. Right? Getting all these other countries ready for the battle, right? World War III is coming. Gomer, matter of fact, and the Gomer just got theirs, right? They got the second round of them, Turkey, right? And all his bands, the house of Togomar, and the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Verse 7, be thou prepared, and prepare thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them, right? Because Russia, you the big dog, man. Right? You was the one to be blessed to be, the savior, if you will, or the destroyer of the destroyer, right? But yeah, you see, guys, prophecy is unfolding, man, right? And this is what the Smith been cooking up lately. That blow up the coals. This is what he been cooking up, man. War's on the border, man. Right? It's already done started. They already fighting, man. Right? They ain't been declared. Right? But this thing just gonna heat up more and more, man. That's why it's just getting bad everywhere, right? Even amongst Israel, got these false prophets, got Nate, Tom falling all on himself again, man. Right? This place just waxing worse and worse on all sides, man. But that's a good thing, right? Because our Lord say, man, he's the beginning of sorrows, man. Right? So you know that persecution is coming. So I hope this lesson will edify. I want to say, call halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostle and the elders, the great millstone. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Watching and learning. To you I say shalom. I also want to give a shalom to the newly awakened that's watching and learning. You know, keep your eyes open. May the Most High bless you with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Right? That you may discern the times. Right? There's a lot going on. Right, so stay circumspect. All right. Hope the lesson was edifying. Say, call halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Rakakadash. I'm the brother Nakamaya. Shalom.